I asked my viewers to design a horror game.
Oh my god! It's a giant can of baked beans!
And I'm gonna randomize the answers I got and try to create a playable game, if that's even possible. Starting with the game's level.
All right, let's see what kind of level the game's gonna have. There are some good options here, like a subway station or a cabin in the woods. But then there's also a cave made out of bread, a baked beans factory, and Burger King. Can I even legally use Burger King? I don't even know. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Come on! Baked Bean Factory. That's not too bad. By Horror Bean. I guess that makes sense. Thank you, Horror Bean, for the Baked Bean Factory suggestion.
But before I start working on the level, I want to quickly thank Hostinger for sponsoring this video. If you've ever thought about setting up a website to host your games, Hostinger has some of the most affordable servers out there, and you can get an even better price by using my code or clicking the first link in the description. Now back to making a scary Baked Beans Factory.
Ooh, this is scary because, well, it's dark, and I mean, I'm not really sure what else I can do to make this scary. I mean, it's a baked beans factory. What do you want me to do?
To make the level, I started by creating a storage room for all of the beans. And there are a lot of beans. So the storage room ended up being pretty big. And this storage room also took me way longer to create than I am willing to admit. And not just because it's big. I mean, most of the assets are reused. It's because I decided to do something that I have never done before. Texturing. By hand. Every single model.
I don't know what I would do if I couldn't texture. What, would I have a life and do things that aren't texturing? Come on, that's crazy. Who would want to do that? Not me, because I love texturing. Please help me.
So, I kept texturing. Day after day, slowly feeling my soul being drained of all light, leaving nothing but despair. And when I reached my lowest moment, all I could do was remember the wise words of Napoleon Bonaparte. The French complain of everything, and always. Oh, sorry, wrong quote. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. So, I chose to suffer. I kept texturing until my hands refused to work. And in the end, I somehow managed to finish the bean factory. And I would actually say it was worth it. I mean, who needs to be happy when you have a fully textured bean factory? Am I right? Then I just added some post-processing and fog to make the factory a little spooky, and I also added these really cool particles under the lights.
I've never seen something more beautiful in my entire life. Except for maybe Lightning McQueen or something. He's pretty cool.
But now, the factory is finally finished. And if you ask me, it's pretty terrifying.
Everybody knows that the scariest vegetable is a legume. Is this haunted beans? Is there a ghost in the can of beans? No, I think that's regular beans.
So the baked beans factory is separated into a couple different sections. There's the storage area that you've already seen. There's the production area with some production lines for packing the beans. There are some garages to deliver the beans. And lastly, an office.
Oh, a computer. Good. That means I can subscribe to my favorite YouTuber, Rye Game Dev. Can't imagine being the loser that's not subscribed. Couldn't be me.
I'm sure I'll be adding more to the level depending on what stupid ideas you guys make me add to this game. Now, speaking of your stupid ideas, I need to know what the objective of this game will be, because right now all you can do is walk around the scary baked beans factory, and it's not even really that scary. So, back to the wheel.
So you guys had some pretty interesting ideas for the objective. We've got, you need to escape before you go insane. To wake up, make it through all 6 injections. It doesn't specify what the injection is. To get the 4 legendary soup cans to defeat the monster. First, collect all the gamer subs, then escape the house. And speaking of gamer subs, you can get 10% off by using code RIOT checkout. And maybe my favorite, get special balding solution, throw it at Scary Harry until he runs away because he has no hair. You guys are insane. Your brains aren't normal. Well, those are the options. I guess we'll see what's going to be added to the game. I don't think there is a good option, but here we go. To get the 4 legendary soup cans to defeat the monster. Okay, if I'm being honest, it could have been a lot worse. I think I'm going to be thinking about Scary Harry when I go to bed tonight, and it's not going to be fun. All right, thank you, Tommy Gunn, for the suggestion.
Now, I don't have a monster yet. That's an idea I'll get to later. So I just added in a temporary monster that is still pretty scary.
Oh my god, it's a giant can of baked beans! Oh no!
And now that I've crafted this terrifying monster, I can start working on the 4 legendary soups, starting with the smelly soup. The smelly soup will mask your scent from the monster and let you sneak right by. It almost smells as bad as your mom's feet. There's also the chunky soup, which you can throw at the monster to slow it down, or at the ground to create a slow zone for the monster to walk through.
Come and get me. Oh, what's that? You got stuck in the soup? You can't even get me? Oh!
I also added an infinite soup that you can infinitely throw. The infinite soup will create a distraction for the monster to investigate wherever it lands. And the final soup is the suspicious soup.
Oh my god, the monster's coming! Time to eat my suspicious soup! Everyone used to call me slow in school, but look at me now!
Thanks to some suspicious ingredients, the soup will give you infinite stamina and let you run faster. The soups are randomly spawned around the level, and picking them up will give you their ability. And if you collect all of them, you can bring them over to the furnace to cook them. Not into a tasty meal, into a legendary weapon that you can use to defeat the monster. Except the furnace doesn't work yet, and there isn't a legendary weapon yet, and the monster is still temporarily a bean can. It's a work in progress, alright? For now, it's time to go back to the wheel and find out what the real monster of the game will be.
So you guys are a little bit crazy. The monster ideas that I got are insane. We've got a microwave, which is an inanimate object, by the way. We've got Turbo Granny, basically a really fast granny that took your balls. We've got two French people, which, you know, that one is a little bit scary, I will admit. But then we've also got a man named Steve who was once being treated for ligma and wasn't able to be cured. So the hospital staff kidnapped him and did experiments on him, turning him into a creature. He is fleshy and some of his bones are exposed. He is missing an arm, he is blind, and depends on sound to hunt. He makes constant sounds of agony, screams, screeches, help. I don't really know what to say for that one. I guess it kind of... Moving on. And this last one, Bigfoot, but he's Scary Harry. Somehow, Scary Harry's back again. I was kind of hoping I could just forget about Scary Harry and just move on with my life, but he's back. Let's see what the monster of this game will be. Let's go! A microwave. Bye microwave. Wow. Thank you, Microwave, for suggesting Microwave. Thank God it's not Scary Harry. Oh no, a microwave is chasing me. What are you gonna do? Turn me into a delicious meal?
So I made a microwave model and added it to the game, and I think we can all agree that the microwave isn't very scary, which is why I made a few adjustments and uploaded it to Mixamo to get it animated.
Where's the chin go? I'll put the chin here. All right, that all looks good. Oh God, what have I created? If that's not terrifying, I don't know what is. What is he doing? What is he do? Oh my God, he saw me. Oh no. I have never been more scared in my entire life. Look at this horrifying creature. Oh my God. I don't think this is supposed to be happening. This is not programmed behavior. The microwave is just... It's doing what it wants now. It's evolved.
So apparently Mixamo isn't very good at realistically animating microwaves, which is a pretty big oversight from them. So I decided to rig and animate the microwave myself, which shouldn't be too hard, especially because I took a 3D animation class in university. I actually managed to find my old project I did for the class to show you. And let me tell you, I'm pretty good.
Okay, I don't remember animating it to go that fast.
As you can see from my previous work, animating this microwave should be easy.
It's a super strong buff microwave. Oh my God, you can tell that this microwave didn't skip leg day. Oh God, he's fast. I can't get away. This is a strange situation to be in. I don't know if I like this. Look at these buff legs that are definitely mine and do not belong to a microwave.
I rigged the microwave using Blender, and for someone who's not very knowledgeable on the anatomy of a microwave, I think I did a pretty good job. I also made a few adjustments to the microwave to make it a little bit more intimidating.
You better keep those gigantic, muscly, and juicy legs away from me, or else I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I created a walk cycle using my previous animation experience, and I think it turned out pretty good. But the microwave doesn't just need to walk, it also needs to have an attack.
Has anyone ever told you that you have some nice legs? I mean, look at the muscles on those things. I would love to just slather those up in barbecue sauce and take a nice bite. Oh, ow, why are you slapping me? What's wrong with you, man? I'm just trying to give you a compliment.
I spent a lot of time thinking about how the microwave would attack, and using its humongous muscly arm to slap you was kind of just the obvious answer. And I know that some of you are probably wondering why I didn't just use a jump scare, and well, I tried, it just didn't really work out. Look, okay, there are some things that even with my expert animation skills just can't be done. So unfortunately, there aren't any jump scares in this game, and that's just something we're all gonna have to accept. I bet you were so scared. I can't believe you thought I wasn't going to add a jump scare. Are you crazy? Especially when I have this perfect jump scare animation? Yeah, I was lying when I said it was bad. It is so good, it would be a crime not to use it. I also found the perfect sound on YouTube, which is really what makes the jump scare scary. And to make the microwave even scarier, I made some music that'll play when the microwave is chasing you. And if you're wondering how I made such good music, well, you're looking at the creator of the hit song, Rise Breach. So it's just a mix of experience and a lot of raw talent. Obviously. And if you want to use this amazing music, as well as all the other assets I made for this game, you can download them over on my Patreon, for a small financial contribution, of course. And now that the microwave is as scary as I think it could possibly get, it's time to find out what weapon you'll get from the furnace to take down the microwave. So, back to the wheel.
So we have made it to the final wheel, and this spin will determine what weapon you use to defeat the monster and beat the game. So it's pretty important. And once again, you guys came up with some pretty interesting ideas, like this first one. Imagine a thermonuclear bomb, now put it to reality, a minigun mounted to a dog, which I'm pretty sure is just animal abuse. We've got, you can use a pizza shotgun. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that one. We have Mexican luchador wrestling. Now, I don't really know how that's gonna do anything to a massive microwave, but we'll see. And then finally, we have throws grenade, grenade.mp3. So like I said, some pretty interesting options. And luckily, there's no Scary Harry in this one, so I think we're safe from him now. So let's see what weapon will be added to the game. Let's go! Imagine a thermonuclear bomb, now put it to reality. All right, so I'm making a nuke, I guess. Thank you, Burrito Craft, for the suggestion. You really did just go for the deadliest weapon in human history. Well, I guess I'm gonna go make a nuke now. In my hand, I hold the most powerful weapon ever known to mankind. With just one push of this button, the world will never be the same. Beans. That's not supposed to happen. Let me just press it again. Okay, more beans. All right, so there seems to be some kind of issue with the detonator, but don't worry. I'll just keep pressing the button, and I mean, eventually it should work. It's all just beans. So many leguminous seeds. When will it end? I can't take it anymore. No one man should have this many beans.
After you collect all of the soup cans, you can go to the furnace and interact with it to get the detonator. I'll admit, I may have gotten a little bit carried away with the beans. This is supposed to be a nuke, not a bean spawner. I just thought this was a little funny. So instead of spawning beans, pressing the button will begin a countdown.
Oh god, I gotta survive.
Oh my god, he's coming. I have so much to live for, so many beans to eat. Oh, such big arms, but you can't even reach over the table to grab me. Look how dumb this microwave is. Just running around in circles. I think I found the optimal strategy to win the game. Oh no, he went the other direction. During the countdown, the microwave will always know where you are and will chase you down no matter what. So all you can really do is run until the timer's finished.
Okay, there's only 10 seconds left. I can make it. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Okay, is that it? Is that game over? Oh, hey, I won.
And that's the ending. Look, it's a nuke, okay? What do you want me to do? This is really the only option. After finishing the game, I decided to have one of my friends test it out to see what they think. But first, I need a way for my friend to play the game. If only there was some kind of service that would allow me to easily and affordably set up a server to host my game so that my friend can play it. This video is sponsored by Hostinger. I'm going to be using Hostinger's VPS service to host the game, specifically their KVM2 plan. And with 8GB of RAM, 2 CPU cores, and 100GB of high-speed NVMe storage, it should be more than capable of running my game. And for under $10 per month, it's also a really good deal. And if at some point you think you might need more resources, Hostinger provides easy ways to upgrade your plan to help you scale your server. Just select the plan you want and make sure to enter the discount code RYE to get an even better price. Then you'll be brought through Hostinger's super simple setup process. Just choose one of their several hosting locations around the world and the OS template that you want to use for your server. I decided to go with Webmin, but you can choose whichever one will best fit your project. You'll then be brought to Hostinger's VPS menu where you can see an overview of your entire server, including the resources that it's using. To get my game hosted, I'm going to navigate over to the OS control panel. Now, I built my Unity game using WebGL, so all I need to do is head over to the file manager tool and look for the root folder, which is found at var/www/html. Then I just replace the default HTML file with the files from my Unity build, and if I head over to the site, the game is hosted and I can start playing. And if you do run into any problems, Hostinger has a really great AI assistant tool that I found really helpful when setting up this server. So make sure you take advantage of this limited time deal by using my code at checkout or the first link in the description to get an additional discount on all yearly plans. And now that my game is hosted, thanks to Hostinger, I can send it over to my friend and see what they think of this interesting game.
All right, let's do this.
There's a little
How to
tutorial.
play. Find the 4 legendary soups and use them to defeat the monster and save the baked bean factory. The power can be smelted into a legendary weapon with the fires of the bean furnace. Okay, so I have to find things. Ooh, is that something? That looks like something.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Oh, it's a power. Praise Beano. Beano. Oh, is this it? Yes.
You found it.
I don't even know what that word is.
Concoction.
That's not how you spell concoction.
That is definitely. Is it not?
That's not how you spell
Okay.
concoction.
That's concussion. No one will notice. All right. No one will notice.
Oh, I want to throw some of my meatball right here.
You can throw it at him as well.
Oh,
If you
really?
really want to. Yeah.
Ew!
Oh.
Why does it look like
You
that?
got him, dude. Did he crap his pants?
It kind of looked like it. Oh, I'm gonna run. So I'm gonna stink up.
Oh, the furnace is activated.
Oh,
Okay, don't push. If you want to, you can press E.
is something gonna explode?
There's only one way to find out, Jacob.
Oh, does he know where I am now permanently?
He's supposed to.
Oh, no.
Something may have gone wrong.
Right, your game's broken.
It wasn't
I
like
need to
this when
test
I
it
was.
again.
It wasn't like this before. You
Yeah.
gotta get him to chase you. Get him to chase you.
Okay.
You can get close to what the game's supposed to be like. Okay, or it's just completely broken. Oh no, there we go.
Watch this.
Oh, you already figured out that trick, dude?
I'm too good. Oh, what?
You
Guys, I
won.
won. You sacrificed myself for Beano. Play again. I never want to play this game again.
What do you mean? You don't
0
think it's
out of
good?
10. 0 out of 10.
What do you mean? This is literally
He didn't
perfect.
chase you. It was broken.
All right, well, do you want to give me a final review of the game?
Beano is king.
If you enjoyed, you should watch this video where I made a horror game in only 24 hours. It actually turned out surprisingly good.